Hey, welcome back to Video Gamers Oasis on TikTok, and I'm your host Jeremy, and taking a break from the gaming, do a little more reading of this very interesting book called Art of Atari by Tim Lapetino, the history of the artwork from the early Atari Corporation. I find it a very interesting educational book, and I'm really fascinated with the different, very elaborate artwork from the different various artists from Atari. I encourage you to get the book yourself. We're reading the chapter on box artwork. We recently read the chapter, page 80, the subheading Flag Capture. We learned about the flag capture game for the Atari 2600 and the artwork for it. Now we're going to be looking at page 81. We're going to learn about football. Now we're not talking about football, American football. We're not even talking about, obviously we're not talking about soccer either, but we're talking about football for the Atari 2600 video game and the artwork for it. So let's take a quick look at the game itself. We'll look at a quick snapshot of the Atari 2600 version of football. Now before we begin, would you be so kind as to send some love to my TikTok? Follow me if you like what you see. I try to mix and match a bit, try to add a little variety once in a while, so it's not I'm doing the same thing over and over again. I have some really old retro gameplays of Tarzan, ColecoVision games. I've got The Thing, 2002 PC game. I've got some. I want to get back into the Pokemon Quest gaming. There's all kinds of little cell phone games and apps that I'm including into the TikTok account, but I'm also doing some funny non-gaming but game-related topics. Also some funny little skits and funny little musical numbers. All kinds of. I try to make it as interesting and creative as possible. Please follow me on TikTok if you haven't already. Send some love to this TikTok video if you like what you see. Also subscribe to Video Gamers Oasis. Click the notification bell. Would appreciate if you would do that. And send some likes to my videos on YouTube. Moving on page, we're going back to reading page 81, Football for the Atari 2600. And here's a quick clip of the artwork for the Atari 2600. It's a screenshot of the game. It's a navy blue, dark blue screen with a black square in the top left corner and a black line in the top left corner underneath the square. Top in the middle of the screen is in pink. We have the numbers 00. Next numbers we have 5:00 in green, and the next number in green is 1. And finally, in white, we have 00. Below the pink 00 is a white question mark. Below the 5:00 is a left arrow, white. And below the 00 on the far right of the screen, top right, is a white question mark. This is obviously the score of the game for people who play it. And below those numbers is a dark green and a light green grass turf land where the game of football is played. It's like an arena, and on the top part of the screen there are 3 pink silhouettes playing. Obviously, they are football players, and the bottom part is 3 white colored players. Very simple kind of game. Graphic depiction, and below the white players is a blue or dark navy line, and that basically is the game screen. Very simple, very simple digital 2600 graphics. Now we're going to learn about football, the game itself, for 2600. Here's some information on it. Due to the limits of the original Atari 2600 hardware, this version of football is greatly simplified. Field goals are excised and plays are limited. but the game manages a 3-on-3 style of play that is still fun. And the clever use of an on-field quote-unquote invisible line marking the first down distance predates its use on television by 20 years. That blue line must be the Invisalign.